Hello, everybody, and welcome. Hey, Andrew. What's good? Oh, it's all good, my man. Just way, yeah, I usually pass out a lot, too. At least when I'm, watching, I guess, certain things. Work was a bitch today, I bet. With it being, 4th of July and stuff. That probably was, tons of fun. But, yeah, I hope, at least, yeah, are chilling. So, yeah. Not sure if you had any plans for, 4th of July, but I don't really have anything planned, so I'm just kind of chilling. Grinding some COD story mode. Which COD? World at War 2? Or, fuck. Uh, Is there a World at War 2? Swear, there's certain ones I haven't played. Mostly just because after a while I just got, tired of buying them. And then, a new one coming out, a year later. Sometimes, they, last a little bit longer. Yeah, that's what I would imagine. I liked, honestly, the original World at War, frickin' game, but I haven't played it in a really long time. Remember that and, the Black Ops, campaign I really loved. Also played, a lot of, Call of Duty 2. One of the earlier Xbox games I've got. But it's a little bit bare bone now. Yeah, I would say at least there's that. Because, I can't see myself going out of the way to, buy one, but the fact that they put it on Game Pass now is amazing. I hope they put the new one on, because there's supposed to be another Black Ops coming on. Hey, Demon Wolf. What's good? Hope all has been well with you. Hope everybody's having a good 4th of July. You might hear some fireworks out there. People are still setting some shit off. But yeah, usually it lasts for a while. Usually it's 1 o'clock when they stop. At least in the last place I lived at. Oh yeah, fuck. Get what I was doing last when I was playing. I know I bought the storage. Let's see. Yeah, maybe I was just supposed to be making weed, combos. I honestly can't remember. The only thing that sucks about playing two different saves is because yeah, you can get confused on what you were doing last. At least I do. Because I play on a separate account when I'm not streaming. So yeah. This is my streaming save, but we just unlocked, I believe, Packaging Station 2. I think that's what I was going here originally for.
Yeah.
Does he have it? Yeah, okay, he does. Son of a bitch. Oh, yeah. Gotta deposit some money. Max. Boom. Alright. Give me the good shit. Now packaging just got a whole lot easier. Oh, wait, I forget. Did I? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I left it over here. Woo! Okay, you get out of here. You come in. Like, the first version of the packaging station is such ass. At least when you're trying to play, like, with kind of like jerry-rigged, like, controller controls. Sadly, they don't have a, like, controller option or a console port, as far as I know. Which, yeah, hopefully this one day does come on, like, Xbox or something. Which I heard something about, like, Xbox and Steam, like, connecting somehow, and they're supposed to be able to play, like, on the next Xbox, like, Steam games or some shit like that. I know it's something like that. It sounds interesting, but it also does concern me, because it's like, if Steam's gonna get, like, or Valve is gonna get involved with Xbox, I just wonder if some of that Xbox greed might rub off. Hopefully not, but you never know. You never know, no. Drop it in hole. Now it's gonna grow. Yeah. Then our blue soil here. Alright. So yeah, we got a good amount of each kind. We're not fully in production yet. Soon. Soon. I mean, I guess we did unlock the warehouse, which that's a big step. Because the warehouse is where it's all at. You know it. Yeah. I got no shoes. Imagine falling off a skateboard with, like, I assume people do that too, where they, like, bit it pretty hard, just riding on, like, something with, like, no shoes and no shirt. And then, yeah, they get, like, fucking, like, road rash, basically, for fucking falling. And here we are, folks. The black market. At least for the sound. I don't know what the hell's down there, but I imagine whatever it is not good. And this is Igor. Looking like Steven Seagal. Yeah, I'm the new guy in town. You best believe it. So now, just gonna save up a little bit of money, and we will be able to hire some people to do all that growing for us. Oh, it's always well, I don't know. Does he just say, like, you smell good because I'm, like, farming weed all the time, or this guy, and does he, have a thing for the main character? The world will never know. unless, the game developers add something. Which, honestly, yeah, I could see him adding a shit ton, hopefully, before I stop updating this one in particular. Okay. Damn. I have a hard bargain, Oscar. A hard freaking bargain. Look at all this money. Walking around sketchy part of town, flashing some money. I already know. Yeah. We actually need to grow some weed. Some weed! Soon, we shall get our little grow operation here going. It's only a matter of time. Alright. There we go. I only buy one light? I thought I bought two. Alright, well, we got one light. So, yeah. Yeah, actually, I didn't need to get the water, because I'm gonna hire people to work at this one. Money! Oh yeah, look at that shit. Oh, fuck. Actually, I should go check on the new grow. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. No. Okay. Fucking cops. Well, I guess they're not finished, but luckily, I guess I was able to turn on the water. Oh. Fuck off. Fucking policeman. Trying to cramp my style. I'm a free spirit. I mean, look at me. Oh. Okay. The taco tickler guy. He was coming, but he decided against it. Wise choice. Green crack. Get some green crack. Alright. Let's go see Kid Rock. He's a cowboy. Okay, do that. Don't need these. Come on, Kid Rock. Hell yeah. You wanna buy something? He's like, nope. What the hell was that? I don't know if that was a game or I just heard somebody randomly sneezing that wasn't in my house. Yeah, that did not sound like anybody I know. So weird. Maybe I've just never seen NPCs do that, but who knows? Trimming that shit. Boom, chocolate. Got some fresh bud. Now we're gonna plant our seed in the mud. Or soil. So seductive. you gotta love this music. The soundtrack for this game is like all over the place. 1 second it sounded like you're about to go do some fucking GTA type shit. Next second you got stuff like this. But nonetheless, a banging soundtrack. I mean, it sounds like somebody's peeing behind me. Sounds like, at least. Oh my lord. Oh yeah. The mixing. Do I even have a mixing table? I think it might be back in my hotel room. Oh, Benji. Yes, it's over here. Alright. Pour this shit in here. Which this is mouthwash. Just letting you guys know. If you didn't see. The Listerine bottles. I never would have imagined somebody putting Listerine and weed together, but you know. People find a way. I can't do like the Jeff Goldblum voice. Life finds a way. Sometimes you become a giant fly. You know what I'm saying? Which it's kind of weird seeing them in that. Which I'm pretty sure, yeah, came out before Jurassic Park. Or actually, yeah, no, I'm 100% certain. But yeah, it is weird. Like you'll see actors and like, I don't know, I kind of like, for example, like Seinfeld. I pretty much knew him more from like the B movie than I did from the actual Seinfeld show. Making some of that Andrew Express. Yeah. The hell? You guys running away from me? You dare run away from the bottle? Fuck off. Yeah, what you gonna do? Yeah, come on, come on. Yeah, you're coming inside. He's just having a little snooze. Put him on the bed. I want him to sleep on the floor. There we go. He's looking real comfy now. Maybe a little bit of concussion, but you know, nonetheless, magic. He's just having some sweet dreams. That would actually be straight up though terrifying, no joke. Like, you just wake up and you're in some motel room, unaware of how you even got in there. And there we go. Make some more of that Andrew Express. Alright, let's smoke a little Andrew Express. Woo! It makes you go. Woo! Like skooma. Ah, come on. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, I smoked it, and since it has like balding as one of the fucking like side effects, I'm bald now. Look at me. Look at my eyes. Those are the eyes of a true Walter White. Cowabunga. Say, can I get the jump? Sometimes if you like spam the A button, oh yep, like that, you can pretty much fly up on anything. If you pull this off successfully, when cops are chasing you, there's no way for them to get you up here. And they'll slowly just lose your wanted meter. Oh, I'm going backwards. Radical. Yeah, the skateboarding is a little stiff in this game, but so's driving, to be honest with that, but still, it has many updates to come, I feel like. Alright. Now we're gonna mix some of this Andrew Express with some flu medicine. Remember if it was cold medicine or flu medicine. I wonder if this is like the type of flu medicine that like has the coding in it. Flugo. Oh, wow. Alright, so now make some of this, some of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Let's see what this makes. Oh yeah, balding. So it's energizing and balding. Oh, thank you, Ventru, or Vencrew for the follow. Sorry, I was talking when it went off, but thank you. Mixing some this cold medicine. Holy fuck, how many bottles of cold medicine did I just pour in there? A fuck ton. More than one person probably should consume. I fucking filled up the pitcher like it's Kool-Aid. Look at all these. This is all put together in the same little concoction. Mostly, you just gotta make sure. Oh, weird. Is that Richard Nixon? Or is that George Bush? I'm pretty sure that's Nixon. I can't see what the fucking text on there says. I'm leaning definitely towards Nixon now. Just by looking at it. And huzzah! Oh! He's under my bed now. I thought he left, but he did not leave. He is now a permanent part of this fucking apartment, I guess. Just like stuck between the wall and the bed. I wonder if, like, when he woke up, if he tried to leave, and then bam, he just like got stuck in there. Beautiful. Fantastic. Oh yeah. Now we gotta talk to the merchant, the arms dealer, and the fixer. Gotta talk to this fucking Bob the Builder, I guess. Because, you know, Bob the Builder has to get his fix. He hit rough times after the series took a artistic turn. Because if I remember correctly, they made him like look completely different in the newer one that they made. Been a while though, so I imagine it's still probably not around, but at one point, go into the pawn shop. You just got punched. Huzzah! What the fuck? Weird. Pretty sure this was that one streamer. I can't remember his fucking name. That's so weird. That's actually the first time I've noticed that. Apparently he has a thing for the fucking... I can't remember what the hell her name is. She's basically like the tweaker chick. And then like the tweaker guy is fuck. Keith Williams, I think. They all have different names, but I'm pretty sure Keith is like the guy I'm thinking of. He looks like giving me a crackhead vibes, you know what I'm saying? That's just sad too. One or the other at one point will run up on you and might attack you depending on if you have drugs or not. And also if they feel like it or not. A lot of RNG with certain things in the game. That is one of them. That has an interesting RNG system, to say the least. Oh ho ho. Ah ha ha! What do you sell? Do we have a machete? And... I haven't unlocked yet. No use in buying any other stuff. This motherfucker. I mean, he's also like a crackhead kind of guy, so... I mean, sells you the station to make meth and stuff, so... Yeah, he's a guy.
Oh.
Alright, I want to hire an employee. Who haven't I talked? Oh yeah, the merchant. I swear I just talked to him. Maybe I was just... That was weird. And... oh yeah. Oh, it's Keith Wagner. That's like the meth head guy. You can hear the breeze. You can feel the fresh air. How you doing there, Jer? Once you go to this, you'll never go back. Oh, he's bald. He loved it. Oh, it's magic. Oh, it's magic. Come on. Wanna buy something? Hell yeah. She got the demon drug. Demon drug. That's how you get it done. Just go up and randomly punch your customers. Remind them who's in charge. Oh, fuck, that guy has a knife. Bitch. You ain't taking me down. Sounds like Yoda. Drugs I smell. Now, let's take out the trash. Come on. Get in there. Now, we're gonna take one of these bad boys. Drop it in there. There we go. He's starting to sink. And he's on fire. And we get $1 for picking up a cigarette. As you can see, he's having a great time. I love how that's supposed to be the sound of him sleeping. Sounds like he's like drowning in his sleep. He's one of those fucking one machines that people wear when they go to bed. I can't remember what the hell they're called, but yeah. He definitely needs one. Whoa! Ooh! Oh yeah. Get him in. How was that? Somebody crash? What the fuck was that sound? That was weird. I don't know what the hell happened there, but I'm not gonna question the game. Oh, it's like knee. Look at that. That ain't good. Like snapped. Snapped like a tree branch. Alright. Do a little chop. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Beauty. Look at this bud. Top notch. If I do say so myself. Let's package this green crack. Because once you go green crack, you never go back. Alright. Okay. Wonder how much of this fireworks you can actually hear. Probably can hear some of it. Everybody. Nice. Real nice. You can hear it in the air. It's fireworks. Okay, I do. Add the good shit. And water this bad boy. And we will see it in the morning. Wearing some fucking tap dance shoes, even though I'm barefoot. There's just the sound of the bone of my foot hitting the ground. He's still in here. Look at him. Like fucking Woody from Toy Story looking motherfucker. Let's see. Is he gonna be gone? He'll probably be gone. Ooh, energy drink. He is gone. Son of a bitch. Thinks you can just abandon me like that? He's got another thing coming. Where the hell is that guy? Probably at his pawn shop, I guess. Everybody gets a punch. Even you, good sir. What are you running for, good sir? No one will ever know. I just... Where the hell did he go? Oh, okay. He's in the ocean. He's with the dolphins now. Nice. Don't even make a splash. Just fall like a feather. Probably sink like a rock. But don't worry, they'll be back by tomorrow. I think they don't come back. That'd be a mindfuck. Just because I've actually killed people many times, and they usually always come back. I mean, then again, too, I'm not even killing them. Just knocking them out. Trying to see if I can build up some momentum. God. Gonna be woken up with like a bunch of fucking road rash and shit. Ah, what? Can't do shit. There we go. I didn't mean to do that. I was just trying to put her up there, but she's just taking a nap. And I don't know if you fully charge it. This fucking flings them. They don't really sound in pain. They sound more like constipated or anything. Something like that. Boom, 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 chakalaka. How you doing, good sir? Oh fuck, he's fighting back. Now who's the winner? Steven Seagal. Possibly, I don't know who the hell that... It looks like a few different people. Hey, Torque. Yeah. We've just been decking people. Like that. The guy didn't even really care. Oh, you bitch. Please. Oh, no. I fucked around. And I got. Oh, what a world. At least I already did the whole mix the fucking bud with something. So now I didn't think you're supposed to be back here if you don't own the business. So yeah, you can't go back in. Unless maybe you can go around this way. Let's try. Nope. Once it's closed, it's closed. At least until you buy the place. What the hell? Are they fixing... Oh, that's motor oil, never mind. I thought this was like lighter fluid. I was like, who's trying to burn down the taco tickler? That's fucked. You'll never mess with the taco tickler. Some of that Andrew Express. Yeah. Let's smoke some. Oh yeah. That's how you know it's the good shit. Hair falling off immediately. Just amazing. You may go bald, but you'll be going bald high as shit. Oh, I almost made it. Fuck. You spam like the A button in this game, you can get like a high jump sometimes. It all depends. Come on. Kind of hard to do like intentionally, unless you get like a momentum. Okay, well, we made it on the skate shop. Now, watch my trick. Boom. Blew you away, didn't I? Oh yeah, fuck. Forget, since I had to go back to the beginning of the day. I don't think I harvested my plants yet. Come on. Take a free ride. Take a free ride. Take a free ride. Free ride. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at these buds. There we go. That green crack. You can hear the heartbeats. Let's smoke some more. Getting high off my own supply. Wait. Ah, fuck. I need baggies. I need them now. Let's do about... Or actually, need to deposit some money. Boom. How's that? Ha-cha-cha. Sounds like the people finally ran out of fireworks. Do about 120 of these bad boys. Just trust me. You need a fucking ton of these little baggies. Let's need jars, but mostly baggies. Alright. Now... Hell yeah. It's so weird. You just hear like a constant heartbeat from smoking laced weed. Grab these. Sell them to somebody. Ooh. Fuck. Where is everybody? No one's even home. You! Look like you could use some weed. Oh, you already have a deal pending. That guy's still knocked out. That's hilarious. Yeah, Keith. Wanna buy something, Keith? Look at those dance moves. You can't deny. I mean, look at the footwork. Oh. He must have heard me. I don't know why the fuck people are even going in there. Their cashier's just knocked out in the back. Hello, coppers. You looking for this? A little something like this? Oh, oh, hell no! They actually tried to search me. Oh, fuck. Woo. We're safe. Oh my lord. They must have seen the bag. Now they're out there searching. Pepperoni. Whoa, shit. Right in front of the cops. Fuck yeah. Not only do I get high on my own supply, I also let people buy. Booyah. Hey, bitch. What happens when you turn down your master? Ever since I watched like Hellsing, can't stop thinking about fucking how much the fucking they say master in that. Go master, 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 Mr. Master. Give me some pasta. Oh yeah. What you gonna do, Oscar? Oh man. Get a man. Gotta make a cameo. Just like, nah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Give a little contact. You're lucky. If I didn't have anything in all my slots, I'd punch him. But I am full. Whoa, yeah. Look at that jump. Like I said, you can get, if you get this down, you can pretty much parkour in this. Ah, oh, fuck. Damn. Trying to get fancy with it. Trying the finesse. Da 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 da. Oh. There she is. It's Kitty Man. That's funny. Yeah, this took like a bunch of like aesthetic from like early like 2000s and 98 Windows and all that jazz. It's very nostalgic looking, but thank you. Definitely took a second to make. Oh, motherfuckers. Doing alright. As you can hear, there's some fireworks going off in the background, but that's to be expected. Crazy though. Like, people must buy so much fireworks. Last at least a few hours. Unless those are all just different people. Oh, it's 4th of July, so there's a bunch of fireworks going off. And yeah, usually they last a while. Or, you know, people using them stay out a while. I have my window open though, so I wasn't sure if you could hear it. Cause yeah, I can definitely hear it, and it's loud as shit. My cat can hear it too. Alright, put that up there. Damn it. There we go. Now, I could definitely add a few more. If I was using the water or whatever, like, I wouldn't put them this close together, but this is gonna be like one of the places that I was like, I'm just gonna hire a bunch of people to work here. I guess not a bunch, but 2 people. One person clean and other person harvesting. Let's go see. Our bud should be about done growing. Yes, it is. Mostly I'm just doing green crack. Because you can get more for Granddaddy Perp, but like, this is more addictive. At least it's higher up on the addictive, thing. So more people will want it. It's a lot easier than having like a shit ton of different strains. Which I was doing for a little bit, but I mean, once I get all like workers set up and all that, I'll definitely probably end up doing that. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, actually, like, this month, it's supposed to be coming out. They didn't say what day this month. They said sometime in July. So, I'm pretty excited. I'm curious, though, how the cartels are gonna work. Like, I wonder if they're gonna go after you, like, your grow. Will they attack your, like, dealer if they're out dealing or something? Stage attacks. Because I thought it was pretty cool that they're, like, doing community votes to see what people want. And, yeah, everybody voted for rival cartels over shrooms being added or, like, a better police system. Which, it sounds like eventually they're gonna make the police more probably a threat than they are now. Now they're just kind of an annoyance. They could definitely, though, be a lot worse. If, like, they could come into your, like, grow and bust your grow or something. Which I imagine is how the cartels are gonna be. Yeah, I'm pretty excited though. Like, when I seen it was coming out this month, I was like, hell yeah. Cause yeah, I don't know, this is definitely one of the games I played most recently that I actually enjoy. Mostly just as like a chill. Oh, god, didn't mean to punch Benji. But yeah. Rival cartel would make the game hard. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Like, right now, once you get, like, pretty much up to cocaine, or making cocaine, and you have all your places bought, it's like, there's not really too much to do, like, at least maintenance-wise. I mean, you can go buy all the cars or whatever, but most of the properties you'll probably own by the end, so imagine, though, if, like, rival cartels could, like, light, like, buildings on fire or, like, burn your grow, and then you have to hire, like, security. Because now they have guns in the game, which, oh my god. I'm not sure if you ever used the gun in this game. It is very atrocious. I mean, I feel like they did it on purpose, but trying to figure out where you're aiming is probably one of the hardest things I've ever done in, like, an FPS. Because it's like, I'll try to guesstimate where the fucking crosshair is, but then, like, the bullet ends up flying in, like, a completely different way. Definitely a mindfuck. Forgot if I can set up deals with Albert yet. Oh yes, we can do the meetups. That's what I'm looking for. Wait, where are you saying he was going? Under the West Bridge. Alright. Yeah. I have, like, music on Spotify and SoundCloud. Yeah, definitely. I appreciate it. Need to start releasing more music again. 'Cause, yeah, definitely been slacking. Alright. My man. Let's look at those glasses. Oh, do you notice he's wearing gloves? For some reason, I don't know why I thought those were his hands. This is how his hands were, but... I gotta love the freaking graffiti in the game. Like, there's all these jokes all around and, like, hidden stuff. Beautiful. It's pure beauty. Yeah, you wanna buy something? Okay. Come on. Buy some of my crack. My green crack. That's the funny part about, like, everybody is that you can literally go up, punch them, and if you kind of walk away or they, like, it's the next day, they don't hold grudges, so, like, you could just start going and talking to them like normal. Even though you pretty much, like, massacred them the day before with, like, a machete or a pistol. Yeah. Getting the hit on the pistol is, like, a rite of passage, I feel like. Only those who truly know the game will be able to fire the guns. Makes me wonder why they give them to you so late. Like, I know there's gonna be more drugs and more content that they're gonna be adding, but it's like, it takes a while for you to actually get to the point where you can even use a gun or buy a gun. So it's like, makes you wonder. Thank you. Definitely been doing it for a few years. More yeah, just kind of like used to make like a lot of music with my like friends and stuff, and now I just kind of like, yeah, I'll like collab with people and stuff, but kind of doing my own thing and all that. Mostly just cause, yeah, like, I swear to God, there's a lot of people are like all drama, and it's like, yeah, yeah, I produce my own beats. I've done like I think like 2 different FL streams, but I don't stream FL too much though. But yeah, I do everything on FL just because when I was like getting taught stuff by like this one label owner, he showed me how to record in FL Studio, and bam, I was just like, but yeah. Producing, though, I didn't get until like a few years ago, but now I got so many damn beats, I don't know what to do with them. Eventually end up using them, but yeah, they kind of sit around for a while. Do definitely have a lot of like good musicians I'm friends with too. Like, I don't know. A lot of them are pretty underrated. Like, I'd give them credit. Do I play any instruments? Not really. I just, more know how to, like, produce and stuff. Hey, thank you for the follow on Kick. Coma is insane? I think that's how you say your name, right? I swear, like over the time of actually, me streaming, a lot of people pointed out I might be dyslexic, so. 'Cause, yeah, sometimes I'll see stuff, and yeah, it's like, that's funny. Yeah, like, I was on, like, a few different labels, and, like, Yeah, eventually, like over time, I learned how to do like the like scream and stuff. Oh, I read it right. Yeah, see, like for example, like I always get like I'll look over and I'll take a glance at like chat, and it says like something like soup, and I'll see it as soap. It's crazy, like, but it makes a lot of stuff definitely harder. But yeah, like definitely am inspired by like a lot of old SoundCloud like, and definitely love Lil Peep's music. But yeah, like it's sad. I only really got into his music like a little bit before he died. But yeah, I was like, damn, I'm kind of I slacked on that. But yeah, definitely, it's cool to see where all the artists like Suicide Boys and stuff, how they evolved as people. I know it doesn't feel like. I know I feel like I remember people mentioning him, but I remember I I just never got around to listening to him until like yeah a little bit before he like passed away. But yeah, no, it was pretty sad. And then there's still that like there's still footage of like him slumped over dead that like Bexy took. Which like Fat Nick was straight up 100% true. Like everybody was too busy filming his dead body than trying to actually like try to do CPR or anything to like help him survive. But yeah, it's like it's crazy that like Puya and all them they still say like how they like miss Lil Peep and stuff. But yeah, it's just like I know that era was amazing when everybody was still around, I would say. Now some people just completely quit music or it's not the same. Or they just kind of get like full of themselves, which does happen quite a bit with, I mean, not even big artists, but like smaller artists usually. But yeah, I thought it was crazy that like Ramirez left G59, but apparently they're not on like bad terms or anything. But yeah, I'm not sure if you like listen to much of like G59 or any of them. Yeah, yeah, like everybody like rightfully hates on Bexy for a good reason. Like I would say like most of like Bexy songs, like even back before because I used to. I'm not gonna lie, I listened like a little bit of Bexy. Like um, that one there was like that one song he made with Fat Nick, and then of course like Repair with Lil Peep. But yeah, like that song was pretty good. Besides, like yeah, but yeah, no Bexy. I don't know. He seemed like he was just more, I don't know, in it for the fame rather than just doing music or trying to like boost other people around him up. He's just kind of like this guy. And it's funny too, cause he like stopped making music for like I'd say like I think like a few years, and recently he just now started making music again. So it's like, uh, I don't know if he just decided to like I don't know come back or what. Yeah, Schema Posse, like back when Ghostmane, Lil Peep, like a bunch of other people were on it. Now, Jay Green pretty much is still doing the Schema Posse along with like Sempra or however the hell you say his name. But yeah, no, Ghostbane was one of the first ones I heard, mostly like Andromedia, or whatever the hell that you say that one song. But yeah, I would say like Lil Tracy definitely still makes good music, and Ghostbane, I don't know, like there was a point where he was kind of like leaning more into like the metal, like side of everything, but I noticed recently he's starting to go back to his like older kind of style, which I'm not gonna lie, I love both styles, but I do miss when he used to have like that one thing that was like from fucking Crash Bandicoot in all of his songs. I can't remember if it was like a bell or whatever the hell. Yeah, you should be able to. I didn't turn my like bot tricks or whatever the hell. Cause yeah, like to get like kick chat and actually get like kick notifications on the screen, I have to like use this yeah, it's like weird like service called like Botrix, and as far as I know, that's the only way to get like kick notifications and stuff on screen. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've seen that like it looks like he's more like trying to focus on like his daughter and stuff. I'm not 100% sure if that's what's been going on recently. But yeah, like there was a short amount of time where he kind of was like, I don't know, getting like bigger, but then like yeah, it looks like he's like back to like how he was, but yeah, no, like it's crazy. Like I seen like a picture he posted like the other day, and yeah. Yeah, like I know they keep adding like the old Lil Peep songs like back to like streaming services. I guess not back because some of them never were on streaming services, but it's interesting because they'll like take like songs. I remember hearing like a bunch on like SoundCloud, and then they're like, "Oh, we just now are uploading this to like Spotify." Like you guys been slacking. I would say though, I'm glad that Lil Peep didn't get the same treatment as XXXTentacion with his music wise, because they literally like XXXTentacion, like they have all these songs they keep putting people on, and then like they put it under like the name like XXXTentacion, and then it's like he's in it for like 10 seconds, and the rest of it's whoever's featured on the song. It's like I imagine a lot of these songs they probably didn't finish, so they didn't want them like released fully. But yeah, it's funny because like yeah, they were doing that for a while. They had like Kanye West, they had Lil Wayne, they had like yeah. I think Kanye's using his old vocals. I mean, Kanye definitely like yeah, like that whole 1 minute song, which I'm pretty sure like I don't think like Kanye was even supposed to be originally on it, but I don't think they had enough for like a full song, so they're just like, oh, um, like he's trending right now, so let's have Kanye jump on. Yeah, Kanye stays relevant for a lot of different reasons. More, it's just like, what the hell is he gonna do next? It's like the most random guy. I also heard too that like I'm not sure if it's true, but like a lot of his newer album is all supposed to be like AI voiced or something. I'm not sure if that's true, but I've heard that from like multiple sources, so it's like makes me wonder. Because I mean, I could see it. I feel like we're definitely heading towards that in our generation. I already heard him talking about like making like, I don't know, for example, like new Michael Jackson songs or whatever. Someone else wrote that last album. Supposedly it was Dave Blunt's. Like that one guy like can't put down the cup, who's just basically famous for that song and being supremely overweight. Which, I mean, I'm not a skinny guy myself. I don't really have room to talk, but I do feel like if you're in the hospital and they're concerned about your health and you're in there like eating a cake, probably against like the doctor's, you know, like recommendation, and it wasn't just like a piece, it was like it was fucking like, it was a huge ass cake that they brought in to him. He was also recording from his hospital bed, so it's like, I thought that was pretty funny too. Like he was in there like with like can't remember what mic he was using. It was one of like the cheaper mics, funny enough. But yeah, it was still like $100 and something mic that he was holding, but it's funny though. He's on another level. I mean, I can't say I've checked out his music, but I've seen stuff like with them, like interviews and stuff. Like I thought it was crazy he was gonna try to fucking like I don't know, him saying that he's gonna crowd surf is probably the most terrifying thing. You don't know which city he's gonna be doing it at, so it's like all of a sudden he could just be like, "Hey everybody, watch me jump!" It's like, I don't think people could, I don't know, hold him. It's like, people have asked him that too, like, didn't you think that's a bit much? And it's like, yeah, I think somebody's gonna get seriously hurt if he ever tries to do it, along with him being seriously hurt. I just don't see any scenario where that ends well. But yeah, no, it's fucking... He's funny as shit, though, I would say. And if he wrote the song, like the Cousins song... He can't... I would really hope for him and this, like, crowd safety that he is joking. I mean, he's gotta know. There's no fucking way. I mean, he had to have a fucking oxygen tank up on stage. I mean, the guy's not doing good. It's like... And it's even worse, because, like... I seen something where, like, Kanye, like, gave him his number to, like, his, like, personal trainer or whatever, and he was starting to lose weight, but I'm pretty sure he gained that weight back, if I seen it correctly. Which, that's just gotta be devastating. Oh my god. That would actually... Would he take it out first, or would he just jump with it? I mean, god. I know, it was funny too, cause like recently, I remember he either like gave out his like original tracksuit or like he got like something new, but it's like I would not want his old custom onesie like outfits. I mean, they're custom made for him. I mean, I love the color purple, but yeah, could be holding. Like he just jumps into the water. Dude, oh my god. That would actually be interesting. I don't think I've ever seen footage of him swimming. Would he float or would he fall? That's a good question. Cause yeah, usually like fucking I would imagine he'd probably be like pretty good at swimming. But who knows? Dave Blunt's is a mystery. Who knows when he'll come back into the spotlight? Cause no joke, I haven't heard a lot of people talk about him like recently. The hell? She's missing her tattoos. I love how some of these guys, they don't even look like they're high. Like, looks like she has like black eyes or some shit. Like, goddamn. The cops don't even care. Oh my god, dude. No way. They just literally looked at me, punch her, and just walked right by like, we give a shit less. I know, like straight up, like, and the fact that like everybody kind of like shit eyes you when you like get near them even makes it better. So it's like, yeah, just walking by. Oh man, just shows you get one free punch. I got a golden ticket. A twinkle in my eye. But the only person I would say you can't hit once is either a cop or one of the more violent people that buy weed, like Keith or fucking whatever that one person's name is. The other one with purple hair. I'm also still trying to decide, like, I want to do, like, get back into, like, reviewing movies, but one of the, like, things I've always wanted to do is just, like, do, like, horror movies and stuff. And I'm conflicted on what I should watch. Because I would say I watched, like, a few, I guess you can call it, like, extreme horror movies, but... Oh yeah, no, that'd be badass. Like, most of, like, the stuff, like, with, like, guitars I use are, like, samples. Because, yeah... I currently do not own a guitar, and in real life, I really am ass at the guitar. So it's like, I even like went to like guitar class in school, but yeah. Remember I failed that class, which is pretty hard to do, because like basically you just have to like be able to play a song like all the way through, and yeah. And then the song I picked, I really just cringe. I don't know why I picked fucking Pain from 3 Days Grace. I know, because everyone's just like, the song's literally like, Pain. Like, it's just literally like, straight up. Oh, whoa. There we go. We were just talking about the more violent You know, fuck you, guy. You ain't getting shit. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! He's got a knife! Guitar Hero doesn't hurt. Not Guitar Hero. I mean, they have Guitar Smith, which is like an actual way, like Guitar Hero that teaches you guitar, but yeah, I never really caught on. But yeah, like my guitar teacher, he was a dick. Same with my art teacher. Both of them like went out of their way to be like, "Oh, look at this guy. He doesn't know shit." It's like, and like, no lie, I put like a lot into the class. I don't know, never clicked. I don't know. He was a dick though. Like it was always a mix. He was mostly a dick, but then like sometimes he'd be all right. But 99% of the time, he's just an asshole. Granted, though, this is like the same school where they're like tearing apart my like locker daily to see if I had anything in my locker I could get in trouble for, which I had literal books in a book bag. Because I think they thought they were gonna find like weed or some shit, and it's like, nah. Because yeah, they used to have this fucking thing at the school I was going to that they like started around when I left that school, and it was like called like Tip Text. And it's basically so students can message principals like from fucking like their phone and be like, oh, this person's doing this, so they can literally get in trouble, like either A, when they go to school, or B, when the like actual person like walks or like goes down to like the thing. But yeah, it was ass. It was basically like a narc line. Yeah, like, I know that's the thing, is I never really stuck with a lot of like instruments. Like the only thing I really stuck with is FL Studios and screaming, but yeah. They're mostly Had a Dream. Yeah, they usually, yeah, like they were in a band or something and they have to take their disappointment out on their students. One thing I would give him though is like he's actually like the first person I ever heard Killswitch Engage from. Which like back when Killswitch Engage had its original singer, it was a magical fucking band. Now they're just like every other like fucking, I don't know, screamo like band or whatever you want to call it. I mean, people get offended when you call it screamo, but it's like, I mean, I do screams and know how to do all that stuff, and you know, like, there's a vast difference between like screaming one way and screaming like another, like new metal screaming or something. Like, funny enough though, I learned from a fucking YouTube video, which apparently a lot of other people did when I went back to comment on them. Can't blame them. Imagine teaching to a 7-year-old kid with rich parents. I can only imagine. Because, like, I don't know, they used to shit on me, like, because they knew I was, like, poor, so, like, yeah, I can only imagine. Because, like, I don't know, every, like, student usually I met that had, like, you could tell their family had more money, wasn't usually the nicest family. Can do brutal vocal but can't scream. Yeah, it's like I can do like a few different screams, but usually like I have to kind of like prep my voice or like do like warm-ups. But I can't do all screams. I can only do like the pig squeal like scream, or the pigsy scream where you kind of like hold your mouth to the side. The deep growl, the high growl, and then... But I can't do like... Just like how like... For example, like Corey Taylor from like Slipknot. Not like early Slipknot, but like... I would say like more recent Slipknot where he doesn't like... It's kind of like a mix of a scream, but yeah, it's... I want to be able to do that, but yeah. Oh, Fry vocal? Yeah, like Linkin Park. Yeah, like Chester and stuff. He had a really good like Fry scream, and like his scream was like pretty brutal. I think that's why everybody's like so hard on that new like person they brought in to replace him. Which, hey, they shouldn't have replaced him. They should just at that point went off and did something else. But instead, they found like somebody that wasn't really a good pick. I don't know. There's a lot of people too that like sound like Chester and stuff. Slipknot disappoint. I haven't like listened to Slipknot past freaking. Oh. It was that one album where he did the song with Jonathan Davis from like Korn. Whatever that album was the last one I heard. And yeah. Yeah, it's like... Yeah. I, yeah, I just have, like, I don't know, a lot of opinions, but I'm always just open to, like, every angle or every perspective. Mostly just the whole, like, old, like, you know, like, treat others how you'd want to be treated. That's basically, like, I don't know. That definitely should be, you know, how it is. And I'm not saying give people, like, special treatment, but, you know, it's like, yeah. But, yeah, a lot of people try to do that. But it's like, yeah. I mean, have you seen, like, for example, if you ever watch, Proximity Chat, like his VR troll videos, and there's plenty of other ones besides his, but yeah, the whole thing that like they've added like on the ad, but people started like talking about, they're like, oh, I have phantom sense, which phantom sense is usually something that somebody who lost a limb feels, like they feel the pain of their limb being there, but it's not there. But people on VR chat, yeah, I don't know. They started a whole thing where it's like, oh, phantom sense. And I think the worst case I've seen is where one person said she was allergic to, like, tomatoes. Like, virtually tomatoes. Didn't expect you to have this good music taste. I would say, like, music, at least, has always been a big part of my life. My mom showed me a lot of music, and I don't know, I just had a lot of people show me music, and when you don't have a lot of money, music is, like, one thing that, like, I don't know, you can find more. It's obviously not using, like, Spotify without premium. If you ever try to use, like, any free, like, music streaming service, like, it's abysmally bad with, like, ads. Even songs on YouTube now, but, yeah. I don't know, I remember before I even, like, used Spotify or anything, I just usually would download songs, and I would have, like, thousands of songs, but yeah. it was hard because a lot of them like were like unreleased songs or stuff I found like on like YouTube or whatever. But yeah, there definitely is. I know a lot of good music for every genre, but like I definitely I like a few genres over other genres. Mostly um like just basically rap and rock, but mostly like kind of like trap metal. Trap metal. But yeah, I could tell you. Yeah, like it's kind of funny because as a kid I kind of like used to shit on it, but then like my friend got me into uh what was it? Amity Affliction. And then I went to go see Five Finger Death Punch in concert, and I seen Miss May I, which Miss May I is probably like one of my favorite like screamo or heavy metal bands that like I don't know. At least like between that and like Killswitch Engage. I don't really listen to Five Finger Death Punch anymore that much, but I heard that they actually broke up and then they're getting back together or some shit like that. Sounded interesting. Because I heard, like, one of them had, like, an addiction or something. Oh, pretty cool Turkish. Oh, yeah. Is it like black metal or... I can't remember. There's so many fucking subgenres. But, yeah. Which, yeah, whenever I actually decide which movie I'm actually gonna review, I'm gonna make like a little song for an intro. But it's like because I've reviewed movies before, but I haven't really gotten into any of the extreme stuff. Like I've watched certain extreme movies, like the pretty much base level like Human Centipede and all that, like death metal, but with group. That sounds interesting. See, like, I don't know, I like bands that, like, have a unique sound or have something to say, something along, those lines. And that sound interesting, like, because there's a few different, like, artists I listen to that are kind of, like, almost created, like, their own genre of, like, music. It was interesting to see how people make, their stuff. Mostly, I just remember like watching like behind the scenes stuff of like my favorite artists and stuff. But yeah, when I was really young, I used to. I guess not really young, pretty like preteen, teenager. Like used to listen to a lot of like Tech Nine and stuff, but I can't say I've listened to a lot of him within the last 4 or 5 years. I know that basically everybody on his label's pretty much gone, so it's like just him and a few other people. But yeah, a lot of people I think only know him recently for that one rock song he came out with. I mean, not like actual rock. I mean, he's tried doing rock songs, but the song that he did with The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Yeah, Captain Godiva, or I don't know how you say that, but that's awesome. Like, See, like, I don't know, some people don't get enough recognition. There's a few people I can't think of off the top of my head, but really do deserve a good amount of, like, I don't know, praise. Anything that tries something new. But yeah. I'm also, yeah, but about the reviewing, I'm like conflicted between two different things, so it's like I don't know. I don't really know what I should review or start like the series of reviews off with. I mean, the last review I did was like the Nuttiest Nutcracker, which is like basically all you need to know is it's a movie with Cheech Marin from Cheech and Chong as a fucking Rasta nut in the shittiest retelling of the fucking Nutcracker that you can probably find out there. Like, even if you just like Google Nuttiest Nutcracker and you see some of the screenshots, you'll know why it's such a cursed movie. It makes you want to cry. It's also funny too, just like I don't know, I like poking fun at like people. Yeah, it's on my regular like YouTube. Definitely one of the hardest I've worked on a video. Yeah, no, that would be sick though. Interviewing people. Interviewing. I keep fucking forgetting to buy fucking soil. I'm like running back and forth. I'm like, what am I forgetting? And then, yeah. I have issues multitasking. Alright. Let's get some of this. A little bit of that, a little bit of this. Just like the song. A little bit of that. A little bit of this. Looks like a 4 out of 10. Yeah, no, dude. Like, it's probably one of the trippiest movies I've, like, reviewed, I would say. Like, it took forever. And then, like, it was during the era of, like, when they still had, like, DVD menu, like, games and stuff like that. Like, goddamn. Like, it's so bad. And even worse, it requires you to know, like, what happened in the movie. But it's like, the movie's like a fucking hellish fever dream. And, yeah, it's just very, very, off-putting, to say the least. Especially just some of the stuff that they're implying. Like the little walnut kid going to Candyland. I mean, I pointed out, like, it's really weird, because, like, this old, I'm pretty sure different nut has, like, a fucking grandson or whatever. And it's like, it's a completely different, like, it's a peanut. So it's like, what the fuck? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely, I first heard about it from one of the streamers I watch, like Perry Caravella Live. He was on the one Burger Place episode. He was like the live actor. But yeah, there's a whole lore with him and stuff. But yeah, ever since like back when Zach and fucking Chris were doing hellbenders and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, that shit used to fucking crack me up. Sad I didn't get greenlit just because it had the word hell in it. And Adult Swim literally just didn't want too many shows with the hell in the title. But I'm glad though, like, Smiling Friends is doing well. I do feel bad though, because it's not really, I guess, Chris's show as much as it's like Zach and can't remember the other guy's name, the guy from like Australia. But yeah, no, it's pretty nuts. Like, I also thought it was crazy. They had a bunch of different like animators and stuff. Like the guy that like did Salad Fingers was on one episode. Which, funny enough, if you know about the Schoolboy 9 like situations, there's like a whole video about it. Definitely recommend it if you like YouTube documentary types. And it's like a Nick Crowley video. But yeah, like, apparently he ran into Schoolboy 9 and remembers him from when he was a kid. Which is fucking nuts when you know who Schoolboy 9 is. Oh, of the person? The guy's name is like Schoolboy 9, and like Nick Crowley did a video about him. He's basically like this creep, but he's beyond creepy. Like, okay, yeah, you know Schoolboy, but yeah, no, it was David Firth, or however you say his name, the creator of Salad Fingers. Like, apparently he had an interaction with like Schoolboy 9 where he like ran into him as a kid, and apparently everybody in the neighborhood knew about him from like, because apparently he was like looking in people's windows and like trying to like talk to little girls and like befriend them and stuff. And then once you know about all the cannibal stuff you want to do, it's like, oh man, he's one fucked individual. And the fact that he's still out there is nuts. And people have been like fucking messaging him, and they're like, oh, you're a creep. And he's like, alright, you're the creep. Yeah, like, the dude's fucking 60 years old. I mean, like, literally, you wouldn't even know it from first glance, but it's like, he obviously is pretty well spoken. Like, he can write very well when he's not trying to like imitate like a kid's writing. It's like, what the fuck was he doing before he started doing all this shit? Yeah, he's 60. Just imagine that. A 60-year-old man running around chasing kids with a weird-ass, like, white, like, makeup on your face and lipstick. I mean, yeah, there's that whole video of him chasing, like, kids, which, God, I don't know what happened to those kids, but yeah. But yeah, that was so funny. People have been messaging him, and like, he's like, oh, you guys are the ones that like are creepy. Like, I don't do any of that stuff. He basically just deflects it, and then he does like that little like high-pitched girl voice that he did for one of his personas. Sometimes wish Dexter was real. Dude, Dexter, I feel like, would be like, I mean, obviously he's not fully a good guy. I mean, his dad was a literal serial killer, but I think Dexter would be one of those necessary evils that, like, because he doesn't go after just anybody. He goes after only, like, the most fucked. So it's like, why not? Like, as long as he's not going after everybody. I mean, It's not like Hannibal Lecter. Hannibal Lecter, he the only person he's really like faithful to is that one investigator. I mean, fuck. Like legit, like that one investigator that was getting close to Hannibal, like he literally took a part of his brain and fried it in front of him. I can't remember which Hannibal movie that was, but funny enough too, I've never watched like a Dexter. I've only seen like clips from when my like mom was watching it and I like walked past. I know that they either came out with like a new series recently or there's been a series that just got a new season. I know there's like multiple series because there's like uh Dexter, New Blood, and yeah. I mean, if there ever was a real Dexter, that would be one of the I don't know signs that he has like fucking yeah, he has arrived. He might not look like him from the series, but you know. Huh. New Blood? Yeah, like hey, I never thought like the show looked bad. I just have a problem like committing to a show. Like recently I've been kind of back into like animes and stuff. I watched like Hellsing and both versions of Hellsing and Berserk. But yeah. Berserk, it's a really good show, but just so disappointing of an ending. And the fact that the original creator never got a chance to finish it is just a fucking tragedy. Especially how it ends. Which, yeah, if you ever do want to watch the original show without the new shitty one that they have on Crunchyroll, they have the entire series of the original one on YouTube. And that's where I watched it. But, yeah, no, the fucking remake series was just really awful. And it actually won awards for being the worst animated show, or one of the worst animated animes, or whatever, something like that. Which I would 100% agree. Especially when you compare it to, like, original hand-drawn animation. Which always looks, you know, obviously, like, significantly different. I see. I just couldn't get into, like, the whole art style of, like, the... I mean, that's saying a lot because, like, I don't usually judge a show by, like, the animation, but it just seems so fucking, like, oh no, disappointing. I did hear that they were supposed to be making, like, a Berserk remake, but it got canceled recently, so the chances of us ever getting another Berserk show that's actually good, who knows? I didn't know though his best friend is the one continuing it. I thought it was just somebody who worked on like the original or something like that. But yeah, no, the original ending to Berserk is very irritating. Like Griffith is definitely like a very, I don't know, flushed out character, definitely. Yeah, I seen like yeah, I follow like channels and stuff and keep up with all the media news and stuff and like I just got done watching like Berserk and I was like, yeah. Yeah, I heard because actually what I was originally gonna do after I finished the series, I was gonna go buy the mangas so I could like, you know, actually finish it. So, but I didn't realize they didn't even end it yet. It's still technically not concluded, which is just tragic as hell. Cause it's like right as all the demons and stuff like fucking yeah start popping up, that was pretty much the end of the like manga. The original one, anyway. So sad though. That creator, definitely created like a masterpiece. Oh, weird. He has a band. Princess Goes. I have to check that out. I didn't realize the actor that played him actually like did music. That's weird. Is he like the singer, or is he like a guitar player or keyboard player? I would imagine maybe he'd be a singer, but that's yeah, that is weird. I'm not sure what he would be. He's the singer. I kind of thought. I mean, he has that voice that like he's done cameos like in other shows, mostly just because of his voice and stuff. Makes solid music. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. He definitely like has the I don't know skill to like I don't know I feel do something along that. He has a very good voice, like just naturally. So it's like yeah, I could definitely see that. I could see that definitely. It's not like a Steven Seagal situation where like the only reason anybody's in a band with him is because he's like fucking famous. Which fun fact too, have you ever seen Terrifier 2? The like the brother in Terrifier 2, like Jonathan, he actually has a rock band that he was in, and I believe they still make music. But yeah, he has like a basically a rock band, and I believe that's what he did before he got casted for Terrifier 2. But mostly, yeah, haven't watched Terrifier 3 yet. Oh, dude, Terrifier 3 like feels like definitely like the next like step up. Like if you ever like get to watch it, like I watched it in like theaters when it first came out, and like the shower scene, like all you need to know is there's a shower, a chainsaw, and a very long scene. But I would say like certain things weren't as like as bad as the bedroom scene from Terrifier 2. Like they actually like the director was saying that they cut a lot of the scenes down, and a lot of like the people like afterwards like like dealing with their injuries and kind of like wobbling around. Which yeah, I mean there's still oh man yeah. I would say too if like you're sensitive like to child like killing and stuff, the third one has a decent amount of children that die. They don't die on camera though. Like you just hear like them die or you see an explosion. I mean, definitely yeah, we could definitely like try to figure something out. Yeah, funny enough too, I have like all three like I don't know if you can see that, but I have like 3, 2, and 1 like metal posters on my like wall right there. I have like the actual DVD too, but yeah, no, Damon Leone, like I hope Terrifier 4 is gonna be as good as I think it is. They said the first 15 minutes of Terrifier 4 is gonna be fucking the backstory of Art. So it's like, yeah, I'm pretty excited. Not just that too, it's funny, like, there was somebody, like, that walked up to me, like, because I, like, caught, like, one of the last showings that they, like, theater had, like, it was dead of night when, like, the movie ended, which it's, like, a 2-hour movie. But yeah, no, somebody came up to me and they're like, "Oh, what'd you think of the movie?" Like it's really gory, right? And I was like, "Yeah, like it's really gory." I was just kind of like caught off guard. Yeah, definitely. If you ever like get a chance, another good series that it was before Terrifier, but it has, I would say, some of the brutality. It's like Metal Face or Skull Face. I can't remember which one it is, but it's basically like this killer with like a metallic face, and like yeah, it's pretty good. It's like kind of like Terrifier, but I would say though the character's not as memorable or as zany as Art. Like David Howard Thornton, the guy that plays like Art the Clown, like I swear to God, every role that he's done for like horror movies, like The Mean One and stuff, he's just killed it. But hearing that he apprenticed under that one guy, um, from that kids show, I'm trying to remember what the hell. It's like that one show where they have that one song, like "We're Number One," which if you actually see the main villain of that show, I think it's Lazy Town. Like the main villain guy, he actually like the guy that plays Art, like was under like taught from him for like 5 years and like basically learned a lot of him, like his stuff, which explains why like he does move and act the way he does, because like he kind of was shown that like act really like cartoony, like, or he was taught that way. I thought that was interesting though, because like I was like, no way would I have thought this guy was like, I don't know, working with that one guy from like Lazy Town. But yeah, no, he basically taught him everything he knew, which is just, it's just amazing. But yeah, I do hope with like Terrifier's success in the box office and stuff that we're gonna get some good horror movies, hopefully. But yeah, it's just mostly like I there was a period of time. I mean, it's still kind of like that now, but movies just seem like they like they're horror movies, but they hold back. And I can't stand when like you know for a fact like a killer's not gonna hold back. So it's like why in the story would like a killer hold back or do this or do that? It's like I don't know. It's doesn't make sense sometimes. I don't know. I've watched too many movies though. But I would say the horror movies, at least I've seen a few that look interesting that I'm hopeful for, but you never know. I honestly have learned to keep my expectations as low as possible, so then you don't get disappointed. Because every time I get excited for something, whether it be a game, a movie, I think like the recent one I've been excited for that I actually enjoyed was Terrifier 3 in theaters. That was the last movie I think I've seen in theaters that I enjoyed. Which I've seen like this one weird Santa Claus, like there's like a black comedy, but at least that's what they call it. It's basically like, yeah, there are like all these like basically like rich people up in um like fucking some mansion or whatever, and there's a whole thing about Santa Claus being a Viking and how he used to have like an axe that he used to call something, and then like basically he has to save this rich family with like the most insufferable people. Like it tries so hard to be funny, but it just isn't funny. I mean, it's true. So true, man. I mean, it's like I've gotten too excited over stuff and then ends up just bumming me out. So it's like that's why I'm like, yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like, I don't know, train of thought, because it's like Postal Brain Damage. Actually, yeah, I played like a little bit of that on stream. I didn't finish it though. I did see that they had like a new DLC come out where it's like it's in like a tropical area. That, and I heard they're coming out with a remake for Postal 2 that's like online co-op and stuff, which would be fucking amazing. Like Postal 4, like it was alright, but I feel like I don't know, I couldn't really enjoy it because even though it says it's Steam Deck like verified or whatever you want to call it, it runs like absolute dog shit on the Steam Deck, which I'm on a Steam Deck right now. I have like a desktop computer, but it just doesn't work at the moment, and it's a lot more powerful than my laptop, which it's funny. I'm pretty sure my laptop might be slowly dying. I noticed that it won't fully charge anymore, but yeah, it's very concerning. So hopefully I can get this thing working. 'Cause yeah, I have finished Elden Ring. I didn't finish it on stream though. I played it like back when it first came out with my friend and stuff, and we kind of uh like did co-op at, for I'd say a decent amount of it. Which even with that, like Milena and fucking, or I think her name's Milena, the one that like when you get hit gains health and does Scarlet Rot. Yeah, she's. It was funny too, cause like her boss weapon was originally like I guess like super OP, but by the time I got to her and beat her, they already nerfed the weapon, so it was just pointless. Like I spent so much time trying to get the sword, and then like they massively like debuffed it. Like it was bad. They basically made it like shit. Playing Elden Ring on a stream. How do you mess up her save? I'm just curious, because, like, I would imagine, I don't know, like, you usually always spawn back at either the, like, table or grace points or whatever, but, yeah, how would you even soft lock that? Did she just get stuck? Oh, I see. I know, I haven't got a chance to play Night Rain or the other one. I see Night Rain was weirdly enough like a, frickin'... It's like a battle royale. Which I thought was weird. Went to the DLC zone. I see, so like basically it let her in, but that's weird. I guess so, like within the older like Dark Souls, you used to not be able to like summon people at certain points and stuff. So they let you summon way more in Elden Ring. So I guess that's probably why that ended up happening. But that's still ass. Like there should be a way that at least like she can get her save back. I mean, imagine if like I don't know what save or what like game she was on, like Game Plus or Game 2 or New Game or whatever, but yeah, having your shit get soft locked is pretty annoying. Very annoying. Oh, you were using the seamless co-op mod? I haven't actually... Does that just let you basically, like, summon anywhere, not have to use those one things? Needs to buy the DLC, but... Yeah, it's 25 bucks. I know! And, like, from what I've seen, like, I would say, okay, like, Holy crap. Yeah, actually, I didn't know that was how the... I'm horrible about, like, currency exchanges, but... Yeah, the DLC, and, like, the biggest problem I had with, like, Elden Ring in particular... I don't know if it's just because I started and I played pretty much, like, a lot of FromSoft's games, but, like... They even said before, like, Elden Ring was coming out that they were reusing, like, old assets for certain things and, like, making new stuff with old assets. But, like, it feels like Elden Ring is just every FromSoft, like, thing shoved into one game, which is cool, but it's not technically a Souls game, but it is. I mean, it's basically Dark Souls 4. But yeah, it's that was the only thing is like I kept seeing like the frickin' like same bosses over and over. I don't think they should have repeated the bosses as much. Like buffing a boss and putting it in a different area isn't equivalent to a second boss fight or a different boss fight. The door, yeah, okay, yeah, the one where it's like. Also, another thing, the door doesn't open from the side. I would say the only FromSoft game, or actually the only two, that I haven't played, mostly because I don't own a PlayStation, is Bloodborne and fucking Demon Souls. I haven't played either of those. Just because they don't have them on, like, cross-play or anything. They're just, like, PlayStation exclusives. Just like that new FromSoft game that, like, legit, like, looks like you're a vampire that's supposed to only be on the fucking Switch 2. Which is just such a fuck you to, like, all the fans of FromSoft games. Especially not to have it on PC. It's like, what the fuck? Oh my god, I know. Like, when you're going through, like, an area, like, the catacombs, or, like, you're trying to get through a room really fast, and there's, like, a bunch of those wheel skeletons flying at you. Reminds me of the Vampire game. I never actually got a chance to play that. It looked cool, like, when I seen it, but... Yeah, I just seen that, like, you can drink blood or get your essence. From what I heard, it's basically, like, supposed to be, like, Bloodborne 2, in a sense. Not exactly, obviously, like, Bloodborne 2, but, like... It's supposed to be, like, it's basically, like, spiritual predecessor, you know, like... It's kind of, but... I just... Man... The fact that it's gonna be $80 for a game... And then you also have to buy the Switch 2, which I would be more inclined to buy it if it still didn't have the stick drift issue. Like, they use the same exact piece that they used in Switch, like the first Switch, and used it for Switch 2, and even somehow made it less durable than Switch 2. You can't mod the Switch 2. Yeah, I mean, I seen somebody got their, like, console locked because they called... Like, somebody in their family called themselves, like, Twink, like, Link or something like that. And they got, like, their whole, like, system locked. And basically, it was just because one of, like, his sisters, like, put that as their, like, Switch 2 username or whatever. But yeah, no, they like fucking locked this system. So he couldn't even play offline or anything. It's pretty ridiculous that they can soft lock your fucking console just for having like it was like he was saying like his sister wasn't saying it in any mean way, which I don't know how you take that in a mean way, but it's like it's Shit's ridiculous. And they still haven't even made a party system yet. Now, they want you to use this whole new chat thing where you can have like a webcam. That's not. It's like 720p or some shit. I don't know. It feels like Nintendo always is like a step behind. I mean, like they used to be kind of like the innovators and kind of like brought forth a lot of stuff, but now they're just kind of like, I don't know, it feels like they're always a step behind all the other systems or like PC gaming even. I mean, it's pretty nuts. I just remember when like, I don't know, my favorite console I would say from Nintendo definitely is going to be like Nintendo 64 because like when I was a kid, I mean, even now I still play like a decent amount of Mario Party, but like when I was a kid, my mom used to play like Mario Party with me a ton, and like it was like Mario Party 3 and 2. But those games I have in like physical copy, but yeah, they're just not in very good condition. Same with my N64. Eventually we'll get a new one, but I also have a fuck ton of Xbox 360 games, but I don't have a working 360. Because there's actually a few games I've been wanting to play for like the channel and stuff. Actually, funny enough, I just completed both the Manhunt series both recently. Like the last one I played was Manhunt 2, but I beat Manhunt 1 on stream. Which yeah, if you ever are looking for any of my old streams, which it doesn't have all my old streams because I accidentally deleted my original VOD channel. So it's like from like basically a year ago I restarted the channel and I just basically put every single up like or stream like basically on yeah, YouTube. Yeah, I mean, it like I would say like both of the games are like unique in their own ways. Like I would say like the first game was more of like a slasher kind of gore. And the second one I would say is a gory psychological thriller. At least in my opinion, that's I think that's what's cool about both of them is that like they're the same series and doing the same like freaking yeah like world, but feel like such different characters that you play. Which had the whole twist with like Manhunt 2's protagonist is pretty interesting. Want to do a song themed Manhunt? Funny enough too, like I have a friend that like does like vaporwave uh like covers of game like themes, and he also does like rap music too and stuff. But he's a pretty good friend of mine, and his name is like Primary Slot. And I know he's made a remix, a vaporwave remix for uh the first theme for the first game. I'm not sure about the second one. He has made quite a few though. Definitely not bad. I don't know, I'm always like yeah, careful about I feel like what I use like for like my music because I'm always just afraid about like copyright laws. And, his name is like Primary Slot. He actually he was part of the soundtrack for this one game that was like a Team Fortress 2 Hotline Miami inspired game. They did like music for a few of the levels. Oh, That's how you spell his name. Yeah, hard to understand sometimes, but yeah. He's a really nice guy though. Been working with him for a decent amount. Like, he recently did like techno remixes of like old collabs that we did together, so yeah. I thought those were pretty interesting because I haven't really ever done anything like techno really. I've done certain stuff, but I wouldn't really call it like techno. But he's I believe he's like from Brazil or something like that. Yeah, like that's basically my thought. I'm like, I'm not gonna poke the bear. I'm not gonna fucking, yeah. Like, and honestly, like I feel like it definitely drives you to be more creative. But he's also I'm like working on a game somewhat. It's off and on. I've been working on this game, and he's gonna do like the music for like the area or the biome of like the like area I'm making. I do have like a like work in progress type video, but I would have to like send you the link because it's like unlisted. Just because um I don't know. I really don't want the game to like be like seen by like random people because it's not like it's very much could change. I've redone the game now like 3 different times, and I'm doing like all my own like assets. I'm trying to do all the like music and stuff. Work on games too. That's awesome. Like I pretty much that's the thing though. I don't know really much about like coding. I only know how to do stuff like decent amount like in RPG Maker. I mean that would be sick. Like I like Post Void. I may not be good at Post Void, but it's fun. I like the art style definitely. Like Post Void almost looks like it could take place in like this postal universe. But yeah, no, I mean I only know like RPG Maker stuff, I'm not gonna lie. I have like people I know that like are basically helping me like do certain things I don't know how to do on RPG Maker. Mostly trying to like do like the story, and I mean it's not really gonna have too much of a story. It's more just adventuring and stuff. Like if you ever played the game like Yumi Nikki and stuff, like I'm going for something like that, but not exactly like that. Something. I want it to be its own thing, but you know, without. I know it takes a lot to kind of come up with an original idea, so that's why I keep like restarting it because I'm like, I don't like this idea. Yeah, definitely. Well, like I'm always up for collabs. Usually, if I'm not doing collabs on music, I'm blabbing on something else. I do art a little bit, but I'm not very good at it. I did like stuff for like part of a collective I'm part of called See Through Crew, which I'm mostly just like the artist for their merch. I'm technically part of it, and they like spread my songs and stuff too. But like, yeah, mostly I'm just like the guy that does their art. But now they have somebody else too that's on the like label, so and it seems like the other person is definitely a lot more capable. I know that's just the thing. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm ever gonna fully like feel like satisfied with anything I really do. But yeah, I have. There was one picture I took that I thought it was pretty sick. Like, it was just some random picture I took, and yeah, they like wanted to put it in like an art museum or art show or some shit like that. And all it was like this raggedy old chair in this wall that was shittily fixed. Because I was at like a laundromat, and like there's like a laundromat that's like up by Mount Rainier because I used to live like basically like at the bottom of Mount Rainier. But yeah, no, it was pretty rough, and yeah, I took a picture of the chair and posted it. Yeah, I mean that'd be cool. Always down. Like I know, I'm always looking to do new stuff. I have a decent amount of stuff I've started working on, but I'm yeah, like one of the things I've wrote like a few different scripts, but I don't really have any way of materializing them. But before I like, it's basically on my bucket list. I want to make at least one like horror movie before like I die. You know, like fucking bucket list, fucking kind of thing. But yeah, no, it one day. I actually have a friend that sort of became an actor, but yeah, he actually um went to art school, some art college down in Phoenix or something. I'm not sure exactly what. I haven't really like I wasn't like super best friends with him, but he definitely I knew him like quite a bit when I went to that school district. Which yeah, like if you ever like see um like I collab with a guy named like Dazer. He's actually like I'd pretty much say he's my brother at this point. Like we've known each other since like middle school and been pretty much brothers since. But like I know he's really self-conscious about like his music and stuff, and I'm like, man, I know for a fact that you're not like I went bullshit. It's like I've definitely worked with people that like I've taught people how to like do rock screams and stuff like that, but he does some really good music. It's just like I don't know, is very self-critical, and I feel like he's I don't know pretty talented at like a decent amount of shit. Just a matter of actually getting him to do stuff. It's like yeah, because like yeah, I kind of get it. It's like you go on like I don't know like YouTube or something. You see somebody that's like so much better than you by like leagues. It's almost like disheartening almost. Which I mean, art itself is all over the place. Like you said, it's very subjective kind of. So it's like yeah. But he definitely, I feel like, should give himself at least a little bit more credit. Yeah, you'll definitely, there was one album we basically, where it was just me and him, like, collaborating, and we made it, I believe, like within a month, and it was basically, we're just doing song back to back. It was pretty fun. I was like, when we had, like, fucking our own place, but then like yeah, there's a whole thing. Hopefully though, yeah, like be able to get like into a place again and be able to set up like a little studio. Have your own style, like your nickname. Yeah, like I don't know. I like I started drawing in particular, like because the game like Amori, if you know, like it's like an RPG Maker game too. Funny enough, like the art in that really inspired me to like get into like drawing and stuff. I made like two animations before, but um, yeah, they're both not very good, and they're not much, I would say. But um, yeah, definitely. If you ever see like any songs with like Dazer, like we did a lot of songs together that like yeah, we're pretty chill. I did also like all the artwork on all the albums. Besides, like he took a picture for one of the album covers. Like it was like a picture of a sunset or something like that. But yeah, which yeah, he does. He did take some of the pictures for like some of the covers that are on SoundCloud and stuff. But yeah, not that a lot of people go on SoundCloud anymore, which I get. It's gotten pretty bad with the whole ads thing that they added, and I mean, I guess not even just ads. It's just how frequently the ads are. Like, it's like one song, and then it's like a 3 minute ad, and then it's like one song and another 3 minute ad. It's like, come on. At least to give us more than like one track before we have to listen like these stupid ass commercials, because it like straight up takes you out of the vibe of like the music and stuff. Sometimes you just want to like sit there and vibe, and then all of a sudden, Arby's, we have the meat or some shit. Something along those lines. It's just like I can't remember what it was. It was like some tragic event that happened recently, and they had like this like commercial playing with like footage of people literally dying, and there's like a pair of jeans that fits just right. It's like this whole song about like some fast food place. Have a few demos, but yeah, like yeah, even before all the stuff that I have up there, like freaking yeah, like I have some really I was really a horrible artist, I'm not gonna lie. Like when I first was like doing it when I was like as 14, or like because basically I just did it with like a group of friends, and then but yeah, I was awful. I can definitely say at least I've improved somewhat. But yeah, no, that whole commercial thing, like, I'll have to find the clip, but it's not hard. Like, it's so weird, though. It's like the most, like, on a dark comedy moment. And it's not even intentionally, like, I feel like what happened was they already had, like, the commercial lined up, maybe, and then they just ran it not thinking about it, but then, like, yeah, like, it's just like a little small version of the ad while, like, there's photos and video of people dying and, like, fires going on and stuff. And you're just hearing the song, pair of jeans that fits just right. It's like, that was the worst part, too. It was, like, showing, like, a guy's, like, ass. Like, that's the whole ad, pretty much. Is, like, a guy in jeans, like, shaking his ass. It's horrible. It's straight up out of a nightmare. Like, not gonna lie, it does sound like something like you'd hear like South Park like do on an episode or some shit. It's like no one wants to see this. There's literally like people dying. I don't think people want to die and have their news footage with that song. A guy like shaking his ass. It's like, come on. Like this many people died. Pair of jeans that fits just right. It's like, come on. They had to know something when they ran that. They're like, oh, should we? Should we? I guess we will. And then, yeah. It was. I heard they got backlash for it, but I never seen really them, pay any consequences or say sorry. I just kind of acknowledged it and was like, yep, that happened. We're not gonna say sorry either. Gotta look it up after the stream. Yeah, definitely. It's not like a long clip, but it's fucking hilarious. So, like, and I found out too, like, it wasn't just like, there's multiple people that recorded the, like, actual, like, footage of it, so there's quite a few different ones. It's fucking hilarious. Like, and I'm not saying the people dying is hilarious. I'm saying the fact that, like, some major company, there's like, oh, we got people dying, but, we gotta really push this new sandwich. Run the ad! I mean, common sense. Literal, just a second of common sense would have saved them. I know, it's just like, yeah, when, like, I know, there's been, I guess, quite a few moments on live TV that, like, you could say probably could have been avoided, but, I also thought it was funny, there was, like, I can't remember, there was, like, this basically, like, this woman that went missing over in, like, South Korea. They did, like, a whole news article, they had, like, her husband, like, basically on the news, like, and, he was like, oh, I basically was, like, lying next to my bed, and then all of a sudden, in the middle of the night, she just disappeared. Well, they found out later, after they did this whole news interview, and, like, this whole thing, like, basically, it was, like, a little scoop of, like, this story. He was the one that actually ended up killing his wife. And then, like, it was something like, he fucking, like, flushed her down the toilet or something, like, piece by piece. But the fact is, though, they had the literal killer on the news, like, straight up looking to the news, like, he probably, like, almost, if he didn't think he would have got, like, away, if he would have gotten found out, he probably would have smiled. Yeah, like, it was nuts. They were like, oh, I feel so horrible for you, and, like, they had, like, a kid together, and then, like, it turns out the guy that did it is the literal guy they're fucking interviewing for their little scoop. It was nuts. I mean, well, there's a lot of shit like that out there, like, but yeah, if you ever look more into, like, Nick Crowley's videos, like, he's the guy that did, like, the Schoolboy 9 documentary thing, like, he's done some really good videos, like, there was one about, like, this, like, basically pedo sex cult, and it goes way beyond what you would even imagine with that. It's it's nuts. And surprisingly, a good amount of people knew about it even before the video, and there's still to this day actually an organization. Which, yeah, the guy that ran it was like class A fucking, like, cult leader creep. Fucking 2 C's. Or, yeah, 2 C's. Maybe stylized with a K. But yeah, no, I can't remember exactly, like, I think they call themselves, like, the Children of Love or some shit like that. It's fucking nuts, though. I've watched too many YouTube documentaries. Yeah, there definitely is a lot of creeps in the world. Like, I've came in contact with a few of them, so and so is like my family, just in particular. Like, we've had interactions with like pretty fucking nuts people. But yeah, no, it never could be too cautious, at least for certain things like that. But God, trying to fucking have a pretty good lore. Uh, yeah, it's like, it's it's lore, all right. It's very very yeah, sad lore, but you know, doing better now. You know, in way better of a situation than I was at that time. Like, holy shit. But yeah, no, I mean, I would say there's a decent amount of it I can't discuss on stream, but yeah, definitely one of the things I can discuss is like, basically I am super, like, afraid of, like, you know, like the Amber Alert sound or the fucking, emergency alert, like, sound. Well, one time I was watching, I think SpongeBob or Ren and Stimpy. I remember that distinctly, and I just remember there being like a lot of cops, like just a lot of lights out of nowhere. And this was in like Bonnie Lake, Washington, which was one of the places the Green River Killer dropped his victims at. Well, they had one of those alerts on the TV, and they said basically, like, it said lock all doors and the windows, like, known serial killers in the area. And then, like, the sheriffs came to, like, the house, because we were, like, right next to, like, apparently where the woods where he was dumping them was at. And they told us to lock all the windows, to hide, like, me and my cousin that was living with us at the time in, like, a closet, and for, like, us to not come out until, like, they were out of the area. Because, yeah, if you're not familiar with the whole Green River Killer thing, like, he basically took a plea deal to not get the death penalty if he showed where all of his victims' bodies were. So that's what he did. But yeah, no. When you're like sitting there and then like everything just goes into panic mode, like everybody in the house started panicking, you know, like started rushing around. Ever since then, anytime I hear those alarms, it's like a, I don't know, kind of ingrained fear. It's kind of like when you like, I don't know, hurt yourself doing something, and then like you start becoming afraid of hurting yourself again, so like you don't want to do that certain activity or whatever. Mostly sports. But yeah, the most I've had people like say, like, I played basketball for like a little bit, but I was awful, and it was like in third grade, but non-stop during school, like everybody was trying to fucking get me on the football team, and it's like I don't want to fucking. I'm just not big in like sports, especially like football. So it's like, yeah. But yeah, no, that experience and seeing him walk past was fucking nuts. Like, they had him in handcuffs and he was just walking by. Yeah, honestly, like, I would say, like, I don't know, my biggest fear is just like, I don't know, losing everyone like I care about. I'd say that's that, or I don't know, skateboard. I know, it's so funny, like, I tried so much to be good at skateboarding. I just never could get it. I am like probably the worst person you could have to ask to balance. Like, I remember fucking biffing it so hard, but I remember sitting at like skate parks and listening to music and chilling and stuff. That was when all the scooter kids weren't taking up everything. But yeah, pretty much every fucking skate park if you see now is overrun by like little kids, which is fine. It's like they can use it, but it's like when they're like causing other people to like almost crash and hurt themselves. I mean, it's like to some extent you gotta say like, you know, big yeah, like my friend used to have a longboard and he used to go fucking fast on that thing, but I never got a chance to try like a longboard or something. But yeah, like I wear like size 13 shoes, so like my feet are huge. I have to like I'm basically barely on the brink of having to order custom shoes just because like I'm at like a little bit below the limit of what they make for like name brand, like just off the like, you know, line shoes. Not having to get like custom made shoes. Which yeah, I am thankful because holy shit, getting custom made shoes is not cheap. Mostly, yeah, it's just like recommends. Yeah, like one day I'll like definitely I'll have to get one. I'm supposed to be like moving. Yeah, just the cruise. Yeah, like it always did seem pretty nice, like riding them, just because like you're kind of like it's not as rigid as like a skateboard, but like there's like a little bit of give. It's almost like you're surfing in a way, or it's shaped like a surfboard. But yeah, no, it was fucking nuts. My friend used to go so fucking fast. Because he'll be like, oh yeah, you know, like, he'd be like leaving my house or like, you know, and he'd be like, oh yeah, I gotta go home. And then yeah, you just see him fly down the fucking road. Because basically he'd hit like one hill. And then after he hit that hill, it just fucking started going. It was like, holy shit, dude. But yeah, I mean, he did like a bunch of wrestling and shit. Imagine surfing. Yeah, that's what I would imagine, like, longboarding would be like. And honestly, yeah, if I ever, like, did anything like that, guaranteed they would have, like, my headphones in, just chilling. But yeah, that's the only thing I hate about, like, I'm, like, streaming on Twitch, and I'm also streaming on, Kick, of course. But yeah, like, I don't think on either you can play music. I mean, you can play music that you've made or like I made and stuff or whatever, but yeah. Yeah, I don't really have many friends. I would say like that one guy like Dazer, like that's basically like my brother. We've been friends for I don't know how long and he's pretty much the only friend I have like besides like you know people and stuff. Only have a cat and a few good friends. Yeah, funny enough, I have a cat. I don't know if you can see her. She's laying in her bed, but her name's Kitty Man, and she was like a rescue that we found on the side of the road. She was a kitten at the time, and she was just screaming her head off. And my mom heard her, brought her back, and then bam. Next thing you know, she's chilling, being Kitty Man. But yeah, no, I've had her since I was like 14 or 15. Had her a really long time. I know she'll make some cameos. Like my friend, who also like lives with me. He has a like Maine Coon cat, so his cat's huge as hell. and his name is Yoshi. Which, he's out of the room at the moment, but yeah. Also, yeah, like, other people in the house, yeah, they have, like, I think it's like, when we first moved here, we had, like, 4 dogs, and then all of them are seniors, and 2 of them passed away when we moved here. So now we have, like, 2 big dogs and 1 small dog, and cats. But yeah. Like, my freaking mom and stepdad both have, like, yeah, I think, like, 3 cats. Yeah, 3 cats. Okay, yeah. I was thinking about it, I was like, huh. I don't really think about who owns whose cat. Cat's name is Taco? Hell yeah. I know, it's like, I used to, like, live in, like, Eastern Washington, and I always wanted to name something like Taco, because, like, I don't know. I remember, like, they used to have a whole bunch of fucking, like, these, like, not fruit, but food vendor, like, things and stuff, and used to have, like, homemade tacos, like, real fucking tacos, not like, like, Taco Bell, kind of like mild tacos. It was, like, straight up, like, authentic Mexican food, which, I'm, like, I have, like, a side of my family that's, like, Hispanic, but it's more on my, like, biological dad's side. Found her on the street being beat by an orange cat. Aw. Name's... That's awesome. Yeah, yeah, my mom saved this one little, like... He's basically just a little, like, pure black kitten, and, like, he's, like, he was so stunted, and he was almost basically to the point of dying of starvation when she found him. She wasn't even sure if he was gonna make it, but now he's, like, he's even entering his senior years now, so, I mean, yeah, pretty much every single one of our animals besides, I think, yeah, one of them have all been, like, rescues and stuff. My mom was, like, a vet tech for a long time, so she's always been super into animals, and she taught me a bunch of stuff about animals. But, yeah, she, like, did, like, surgeries and stuff on, like, animals and all that jazz. Which, God, I can deal with gore in, like, frickin', I don't know, like, movies and all that. I can deal with it if, like, I know it's fake, but if I'm seeing, like, real muscle flexing like they would show in, like, health class or something like that, I'm like, fuck that shit. That shit, ugh. I hate it so much. Almost hate it as much as I hate cockroaches. Oh, she was shaking when we got her to the house. Yeah, like, one of our dogs, like, that passed away recently, like, which, I'm glad you guys at least found the kitten, because a lot of animals, sadly, don't have as much luck. But, yeah, it's just, yeah, she taught me a lot about that kind of stuff, so I'm a big animal kind of guy. I also had lizard for the longest time, but yeah, it was like a Haitian curly tail lizard. But then they had that, like, earthquake in Haiti, and then they stopped being able to sell them. I don't know if they sell them now, but I haven't really had the room or the time to really deal with a lizard. Third vein the guitar. Aw, yeah, see, like, it's moments like that, like, I don't know how people can have moments like that, and then they just, like, can get rid of their, like, animals. It's like, I'd be, like, heartbroken, you know, if I got rid of my animal I've had, like, my whole life. That's why I think a lot of, like, especially with, like, cats, like, I know a lot of people, like, there's a lot of examples of people not taking care of their cats, and their cats peeing in the houses and stuff, but it's like, just because, like, some people, like, are like that, means that, like, a lot of, like, homeowners or, like, people that are renting out, they're like, oh, no animals. Yeah, same with my cat. Like, I'd say, like, out of all the shit I've been through, you know, I've always had her, and I've also always had my friend, like, he also goes by, his name is Tyler, but he also goes by Twisted Gamer on Twitch, and Dazer as a musician. Which, yeah, he does stream very rarely, but I'm trying to get him back into, like, streaming, because, yeah, he actually, like, when he did stream, he did very well. Like, people said that he had really, like, chill vibes and stuff, and I know, like, it's funny because, like, when we named her, like, Kitty Man, which, yeah, it's just like, we thought she was, like, a guy at the time, but then we found out she was a female when, you know, like, took her to the vet, but, yeah, she's quite the tuxedo cat. Right, Kitty Man? Like, not even moving. Gonna see if I can get her to meow a little bit, but she's like, she's at that point where she's like old and kind of grumpy. Like, yeah, she's a little testy sometimes. Funny though. So now we can, in the game, hire some... The fuck? Let me just get punched. Taco has so many furs. Damn, so is he like a long-haired, like, cat? Or is he like, kind of like medium hair? Kind of like poof. Yeah, like, she's like, I would say like short hair, but she sheds somewhat. Honestly though, I just haven't really like owned too many cats before I owned her, and then like kind of started everybody in the house kind of getting their own cat. Long hair. Yeah, it's like, it's pretty nuts, like, I swear, like, my friend's like cat Yoshi, like, his hair gets everywhere, like, it's really long and it's really poofed. What the hell? Wait, why is it... Why did you think that was hate? You didn't even say anything. What the fuck? Let me see. I can demod the fucking... That's so stupid. Yeah, it's like, I see what you said. It's like the vet said she looks like a Maine Coon, but I don't think so. What part of that? Yeah, you said fuck. So what part of it did it think was hate? My god, dude. I have to... Yeah, I'm gonna turn off auto AI mod. It's not even... I'd rather just moderate myself. Like, I hooked up Botrix, and they asked me if I wanted to connect it. And I was like, oh, sure, yeah, I'll connect it. But then Anytime I have auto mod, it does shit like this. Like, you could literally be saying nothing even close to being bad, and it would be like, wait a minute. Like, how could you say this? It's like, oh, how do you think? Oh, shit! I didn't mean to punch him. Oh, God. He's like the kingpin. Oh. I hope he de-aggroes, because I can't hire anybody if he's mad at me. He's like the guy you talk to, like, hire people. Oh, fuck! He's still chasing me! Shit, dude. Oh! Dude, that's creepy. Come on, bring it, bitch! Oh, God! He's shaking me! They can't come into the room. There we go. Now he's coming in the room. Now, let's just carefully put him on the bed. Oh, there we go. Now, it's time for Betty Bye. And just like that, he's gone. We have to check though, see if he's still aggro. Mix his head in the mixer. I mean, you can shove him inside this, and this, like, incinerates, but the sad part is once, you sleep, all the people in the town reset. So basically, yeah, like, you could stuff somebody in here and make it, like, so they can't get out. Well, whoa! See, and then if you do that, like, you could get, like, a fucking turbo jump. The spamming A. It's so fucking funny, though, the trap, like, the NPCs in this game. Especially, like, the only thing that sucks is if, like, you're dealing and, like, you're next to your house and then a cop sees you, because you can't enter your house if they have visible sight. Killed all the NPCs one time. I killed, like, that one guy that wears, like, the pot on his head. And when I thought I did that, I thought he was just gonna be gone. I was like, ah, shit. But I realized it would really fuck up the game. Oh, the golden skateboard? Yeah, like, the only reason I got, like, this skateboard is because I seen it was, like, off-road or whatever. I wasn't sure really what the, like, the difference was, really. Really. I did see it, though. It's, like, the same price as the off-road one. Oh, how have I not used it? Oh no, I just thought like the off-board skateboard or off-road skateboard was, I don't know, like the best. Let's see. Even did explosive weed. What the hell? I guess I haven't done any like actual like mixes like that. I didn't know you could make explosive weed. I do like how you can make people like bald weed or whatever. Oh yeah. The off-road is new. Weird. No, cause yeah, like it's weird. Like if you, I don't know. I don't know which one's actually faster. Okay, yeah, the Golem Skateboard's definitely faster. This one can go over curves. Yeah, I mean, that'd definitely be sick. I imagine it's... I want to say, would it be gas? Gas and weed? That actually makes me wonder. Or maybe it's like 4 different mixes. Cowabunga. Weed?
Oh.
There you go. Smoke. Smoke till you choke. Which weed was the energizing one? It's green crack. Green crack. And it's actually what I've been like solely focusing on, just because it's the most addictive out of all the weed, which is weird, but yeah. It's funny as fuck though. Cause yeah, like some of those combos you can make are like, and they're pretty interesting. Like they make them glow. Mix green crack with 2 donuts. Weird. Let's see. We'll get some donuts. Actually, before I go get some donuts, it's gonna explode people. I'm curious on how it's gonna explode people. Like, what will it look like? Let's see. Yeah, let's get some donuts. I don't know why I went back around the other way. Alright. Out the way. Like, I go first, bitch. It's my donut. Fuck you. God damn it. Get out of here, popos. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. You ain't tasing this, bitch. Bitch. How? What? No! Why would it not let me go inside? Everybody was not even near me. Son of a bitch. Lil Lane. Actually is a pretty apt name for the character. I made him kind of look like, I don't know, not really look like how I look when I have my hair purple, but yeah, I've dyed my hair purple like a few times, and yeah, I kind of just like making my character's hair purple now in games usually. But I can't remember. I mean, And this was the closest facial hair they have to what I have, which it's not even the same kind of facial hair, but maybe in a future update we'll get a better mustache. Because that's really, like, I don't really have a goatee. I have like a mustache and like a beard, but I wouldn't call it a goatee. And they don't have anything like that besides the Breaking Bad Walter White fucking Heisenberg looking motherfucking beard. That's funny. I mean, yeah, you probably could make your character look like a little peep. Especially with, like, all the face tats and all that shit. Oh, yeah. Mix the donuts. 1 donut. 2 donut. 3 donut. 4. Let's make them explode. Ha ha ha. Mwahaha. Seriously, though. Granddaddy piss. Weird. Granddaddy splooge. Do you have to, like, run it? Oh, not like that. Ah, damn. Oh, okay. Basically, yeah, it's like you have to do 1 donut at a time. I was thinking it would get the same result. I didn't think about that. Let's go get some donuts. Woo! Nice when you actually pull those jumps off. Alright. Let's see. Oh, wait. Oh, what the hell? I don't know why I didn't buy it. Oh, I didn't think about it. I didn't have enough money in my account. Okay. For some reason, I literally just... Alright. There we go. Now, give me your donuts. Good day. Fuck. Damn straight. I love how, like, they're like the Homer Simpson fucking sprinkled donuts. A legendary quote. Okay, I'll put this... The hell, I do not have a shelf. Shit. I'll go drop something off at this house. It's still very disturbing that our feet click as I have no shoes on. So, what you're hearing is my bone hitting the ground. Alright. A quick buy from the warehouse. Oh, like you mean the delivery system thing? Or like the black market type thing. So wait, so do I add this, basically the whatever mix, and then I put it in again and add donuts, right? Oh my god, yeah, the grip tape one. Oh my god. That would fuck up your feet so bad if you like fucked up. Okay, donut again. Just one donut or both? Oh. Yeah, see it has a let's see what this makes. This should make it. It looked like it did something red. Come on. Explosive. Beautiful. Now, who to give this to? It's even funnier too. Don't smoke it yourself. Yeah, I would imagine it probably would not end very well. Probably be a little bit of a blast from the past. Yeah, okay, like, actually, it was funny. I was playing for the longest time, and I even dealt to that guy. And then I was like, wait, I didn't notice his last name's File. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, they literally called him. That just has to be the most unfortunate name. Imagine if that was just your name that you were born with. That'd be horrible. That would be awful. And this guy's stuck on the trash can. Oh. Okay. Now... this... yeah, definitely. Like, it's such a low-key, like, another thing, like, because you can easily miss, like, a lot of the jokes in the game, like, at first, but, yeah, no, the more you play it, the more you just see, like, there's all these jokes, like, everywhere. Oh, actually, yeah. What I'll do... I'll wait for it to be daytime, so people actually... Actually, there's one person I want to give this to. At least one of these two. You. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Oh, what the hell? Come on. No! Come here, Jesse. Holy fuck! That is not... Holy shit! That's not what I expected. That was a fucking huge... Like, I was expecting her to combust, but, like, holy shit. It's even funnier, too, is that you can call her back out while it's still ticking. I was thinking, once she went back inside, that it probably wouldn't, like, fucking... yeah, do it, but then, yeah. What do you know? Do it in a public place. Hmm. Maybe I should give it to, like, gas station attendant, maybe? Oh no. Where's a place where a lot of them gather? Can't really think of. There's that guy. Hello? That always feels like fucking moving directions. I know. Well, I mean, that's the fucking AI bot thing in chat thought you said something horrible when you didn't. So, I went put past them to see see that and be like, whoa, wait a second here. Oh, taco place is good. Yeah, actually, now that you say that, I remember Keith, one of my least favorite guys, goes there. Your door knocks. Oh, damn. Amazon delivery. You can watch it from far away, also. That's funny. Just have to be within the distance to see him still. And then bam! Those sons of bitches. Wow! I'm up in the sky.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it's funny. I haven't actually made any that have the seizure thing, but I did see that some people actively look out that as a side effect. Holy shit! Without actually even getting hit, it makes it look even more intense because you could see like the flames and shit. When you get hit, it kind of turns everything red, so you don't see it as much. That time, I saw it quite a bit. He truly was a taco tickler. Yeah, like, definitely I'm gonna, like, mess around with that, like, more. Because I'm right, like, after I get all this, like, set up and they're all automated and stuff, like, you really have more options on what to do. It is nice. But I think I might go to bed. Bye. I know it's kind of abrupt, but yeah, freaking tired. I will be streaming tomorrow though, so you know, I'll probably be streaming earlier tomorrow. Not early, but earlier than 11:30 and all that jazz. Yeah, it was really fun. Getting to talk to you. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off there. But yeah, definitely look forward to the collaborations and stuff. And yeah, I'm not sure if you use like Discord or Instagram or whatever, but let me know what you thought about the discography. I know I made I think like 100 something songs are on chat. But, or not chat, but yeah, Spotify. But anyway, much love everybody. Stay safe, stay humble, and stay wicked. Nah, I mean that's pretty cheesy, but soon I'll come up with an exit strat, or not strat, but speech. But yeah, take care everybody. Hope you have a good night. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.